I've seen a lot of hot stuff, but nothing beats the journey. Not even the money. Bless my mind, I fell in love with all the art. I paint my world apart.
Good afternoon, my lovelies, and how are you on this lovely day? And it is another lovely day. We got sunshine, we got everything. I don't know what's going on. There's no grey in the sky. I think they run out of bleeding spray up there to block us out. Thank bleeding God for that, eh? Because you need that, don't you? Being blocked out all the time. Let me just get a little bit of light in here because I've got some news for you people. Don't go away, I've got some news for you. So, I've been all busy. I've just given the van a good valet, a good wash, brush wash and sponge dry it, and then I've stuck a bit of wax on it. It's took me all day, and I didn't record any of it. You've seen a van being washed before, surely, but I'll show you that outside in a minute. I just want to go through some new bits. The lighting that I've just had fitted. The LED coloured lights, they're all in, as you'll see, because the calf turns into a bar at night. It's right, you'll see later on. But I've been busy because now we've got, we know the van's dry. Throughout the winter and the amount of rain that we've had, I know there's no leaks, but better safe than sorry. I'm going to seam seal it again. I had to do the hatches last year because one of them was leaking. Well, it weren't actually coming through the skylight, it was coming through the extractor fan. So when the rain, I've got like two chimneys, one that does your gas central heating and your water heater, and one I take it is for your extractor fan. Yeah, so we wasted a lot of time looking for that, where it was coming in from there. Still couldn't find it, but there ain't been any more. So it must be just when the wind and the rain's that powerful in a certain direction, it comes through and drips on me cooker. But we've had storm and I still can't find it. But there's no water coming in now, so that's good. So let's go on to these lights, because I've got them fitted up in the cupboard. I have a unit here. I know you can't see me. I've got a unit up here. I've got a control switch in here, and I'll turn it on. See, at the minute we're on red, and it goes orange, and it goes green, and it goes blue, and it goes blue again, purple, red. So whatever one you want, you can just hold the button and it will stay on that colour. So I'm well happy with that. I can turn it off like that, no problem. Now, I'd also been and bought these 1 watt lights off of eBay. And as you'll see, they just plug into your USB. Wait a minute, we're not in the light. I'm not showing the light. It's hard to do it in here. They plug into the USB anyway, and it gives you 1 amp light. So I've now got on this unit, I've got 4 USB sockets to this side. I'm going to turn you around because it would be easier, wouldn't it? Anybody think I ain't done this before? Let me spin you around. So there we have the USB lights. I've got 4 USB sockets. I bought these 2 units that slid along, and I've got 2 spots as well, so I can put spots on. And I've got the same this side, so So I've got a USB light there, can you see? Yeah, and I've got another spot just there. And then this is another double USB. So I can turn them off independent on the switches, which is nice. And then, like I say, we have the, that used to be, what do they call them long bulbs, people? Come on, brain's gone shit again. See? It's just gone, isn't it? It's just gone right out my head. You know the tube ones. Well, it was a tube one, let's put it that way. That was interesting, wasn't it? So I've got the lights sorted. We've got all the light that we need in here, and I'm well happy with them. Well happy. So I've got some mood lighting, I've got some LED lighting, and of course I've got the kitchen lighting. I don't think you're going to see it because the curtains. And I just have the normal white kitchen light. So we're now sorted for lighting. Now I did also buy, because I'm like that, I bought a couple of separate lights. I bought a strip light. I'll show you in a minute if I can get hold of it. I also bought a strip light. Now this is what I do the filming on, because I can put it anywhere I like and it's pretty easy. I don't like the big light on in the living room. Sorry, I don't like big lights. I like the small lights. So I've got that one sorted, which is handy, isn't it, really? I mean, I can do me filming now and I have no problem. Sorry, I'm sorting the camera out. But I'll give you a quick spin round the van in a minute. Well, what bits you can see of it, because I'm pretty close to the edge here. I'm at my care of address at the minute, just picking up some parcels that I'm about to go through with you for sealing the roof. 1 minute, I have it just here. We have the box here. Now this is what I'm going to be seam sealing with. Now this comes as a kit. You get your seam sealer. Sorry mate, it's about 4 kilo in weight. It's 4 foot wide at 4 foot. It's 4 inches wide. That's a man, you see. It's 4 inches wide and 50 feet long. And this goes on with a rubber roller. You know the ones I used to use in the police stations when they take your fingerprint? It's one of them. Anyway, this is what I've purchased. I think it was 47 quid. Well, 50 quid, something like that. It weren't more than 50 quid. And it's RV seam tape. So we don't have any leaks. And this will just ensure that we don't get any in the future. I won't have to look at it now for 2 or 3 years. I don't even reckon I've got that long left to go. So this should be dry by the time I've gone, which will be handy, because I might get one of them Indian fucking funerals, you know, where they burn you in your wagon. Or a gypsy funeral, is it? Let me put my box back. Yeah, I'm thinking of going out that way. It might be cheaper. But joking aside, I've got a lot of work to do between now and May. I've tarted the back bumper. I would just rub that down, not the bumper, the tow bar. So I'll just get a rub down, a rub down today, and got a bit of satin black on it, just to brighten it up. The new wheel trim's on and looking nice. And we're nearly there, people. We're nearly there. What else have I got to do? I'm waiting for an email now. I phoned the company for the seating yesterday, and they haven't heard of. They haven't received my email, and they said they've had a few like that. If you go to the website and email them, they've not been getting them. So I phoned them and they're going to sort me a price out today. I haven't even had a look yet. What with bits and bobs coming and me being so busy. So I'll keep you informed on that anyway and let you know when that's coming, because once the seating's here, this lot can go out. Once the roof is sealed outside and my seating's in, I can start the decorating. I can get rid of all this old shit and we can have it looking all modern again, like my kitchen's looking. I mean, the kitchen, let me put my dirty cup in the sink, because you'll think I ain't washed up, and I ain't. And I don't care. It's one cup. The kitchen, so far, has set me back the grand total of £1,000. Like I say, your appliances in a motorhome are dearer than they are in a house. So we've got a Thetford oven, which you know. We've got a double hob, one with like a wok ring on it. And we got the compressor fridge. Oh, and new tap system. I don't know if you can see it. We've got new taps. And obviously a new work surface. And that was £1,000. Now, I'm not sure what the seating and that's going to set me back yet, but I'm waiting on a quote. These are normally 4-inch where the bed is. They're normally 4-inch thick, but I want to go up a size. I want to go up to 6-inch thick. And I want the expensive, I know it's more expensive material. They're all handmade for you. They're guaranteed, and they all unzip and are washable. So absolutely beautiful. That'll do me a treat. And I think they're orange, or orange with it's like a black background but with orange on it. It's they look really nice, because I'm thinking the orange will go with my cupboard doors. And that's the only thing that will be staying wood is the cupboard doors. The frames will be going in whatever colour when I get round to decorate it and modernising it. I can't wait for that. Anyway, let's have a quick look round the van outside and we'll get in. And there she is with a bit of wax on it. Just a quick one over. Wheel trims are looking sweet. Glass has been polished. Glass cleaner. Bit of wax on her. She looks ideal, mate. She looks really lovely. We've had a rough winter with the salt and with everything else, but I'm pleased with the wheel trims. What do you reckon? In the comments. No, they're not Rogue alloys. Listen, I'm a pensioner, aren't I? Bumper looks better, the tow bar looks better at the back. It's been a quick tidy up. So she's looking pretty good, mate. She's looking fantastic. I'm over the moon with it. I've been on it all day, you know, all day. I'm just drying my polishing cloths. I've given them a wash out and get them ready for drying. But how beautiful is that? Absolutely beautiful. So I've been busy at it, mate. I've been busy at it. That's why there's no videos up yet. But tonight we're going in the pub. In the cafe pub. Come on, we'll have a look. Love you to bits. Good evening, my lovelies, and welcome to the boozer. What can I say? Got a bit of reggae on. Gonna have a cold beer while I have a chat to you. I hope this mic's working, or I'm going to look a right idiot, aren't I? Is it on? Is it? It's saying it's on. Let me turn this down a little bit, because we do not want to get a copy strike now, you know. How is everybody on this lovely evening? And it is a lovely evening. I thought we'd turn it into a pub at night and a cafe in the day. Mind you, the last video went down about as good as me dog shit at eating shit burgers. Hardly any response on it. I'm running out of content, people. Seriously. Seriously. Apart from fucking having a moan all the time, I just don't know what to do. Come and have a pint with Charlie. We'll get out the caff and we'll go into the boozer. This is the boozer. I can see what the light is like. It's not brilliant, but I don't care because it's the boozer. Let's see if I can improve it slightly. How about that? Is that a bit better for you? Well, pull up a beer. I'm on an hobgoblin this evening. A little bit of reggae music going on there in the background. I'm hoping you can't hear it because I'll get another copyright strike, but it don't really matter to me, does it? I'm getting about 28p a video. Fucking ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. Can't see why I put my time into it, really. You know what I mean? It's just madness. Absolute fucking madness. If I didn't enjoy doing this, I wouldn't do it. I'm just trying to improve the lighting a little bit. But I don't think we can. Does it matter? Does it matter? Anyway, lovelies. Bottoms up, one and all. Oh, I needed one of them. Now, there's my usual live on Saturday night. We're going for 8 o'clock on a Saturday evening, people, as per usual. And it'll be just me, I think. But I'm not sure, because we have guests coming down next week, and I'm not sure when they're coming down. But I take it that Craig from Destination Unknown's coming down. I think Tom's coming down. The problem we have at the airport, well, the airfield, there's about 3, maybe 4 spots. You can get medium base vans in. It's on a single track road as well, which don't make it any better. But there's parking a bit further down the road. We'll just have to see what happens. I can't magic locations, and we've lost a lot of locations around Northamptonshire. So it just don't make sense, does it? Really, don't make sense. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Friends come to visit, and that we'll make room. Don't worry, we'll get them in somehow. We might not all be together, but we'll do our best. What else can I say? What else can I say? I'm just going through my playlist and see what else is on here. Sorry. Will it come up with the next one? It may well do, you know. Now it comes up with the bleeding advert. I'm asking you not to skip my adverts, because that's a bit of revenue I get, if you know what I mean. Anyway, my lovelies, I had a call from Eric the other day. I was talking to Eric all about Ragnar in the van. And he's telling me, let me pause that for a minute. He looks at Dylan. Anyway, he told me he's been unsubscribed. So I don't know what YouTube are up to again, but this happens quite a lot. So please, while you're here, just check that you're still subscribed. I mean, Eric was my 1,000th subscriber, and then to be unsubscribed for no reason. I did tell him to go and check all the other channels that he likes to see See if it's been unsubscribed from anybody else, because this is getting beyond a joke now. It's beyond a bleeding joke with them. You work hard to try and get your subscribers, and YouTube can wipe them off. I mean, it's tick the bell, it's tick subscribe and tick the bell. And then he came on my channel the other day and said he was no longer subscribed to it. It just don't make sense. It don't make sense. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, people. So please just have a look. Make sure you subscribe to us, because that would help me out a treat. And if you could watch the videos, that would help me out even more than subscribing. And if you comment, that's even better than subscribing. And if you share it, same again. I'll get a little bit more traffic that come in and have a quick look at the channel. Now, if you're not going to watch the videos, then don't subscribe, because it can damage your channel. That's the thing. You know, subscribers normally watch what you put out. And if you're subscribing just for the sake of subscribing, it don't really help that channel, because there's no interaction and they're not clicking on your videos. So it's a numbers thing. And it's all down to analytics. So if you're not going to watch the videos, unsubscribe, because it just damages your channel. Not so I want any of you to unsubscribe, but I'd rather have people on here that's going to watch it rather than, oh, well, just subscribe to him. If you enjoy the content and watching it, then yeah, subscribe. And I love all my subscribers. I mean, we've got a big lady following on here. I've got 19 Charlie's Angels. And they're absolutely fantastic. They comment on every video. A lot of them come on to the lives, because we, you know, as you know, if you're new to the channel, we do a live on a Saturday night. There might be more lives coming up, but during the summer, people are going to be out more, so they're not going to be wanting that. In the winter, the lives are pretty good, but we'll see how it goes. It's just an experiment, isn't it, for me, really, just to find out who's watching and when they're watching, and whatever. Anyway, lovelies, let me have a swig of my beer. I'm getting dry mouth. I've got the heating on. I've got an 8 kilowatt diesel heater in here, and it can get bleeding warm. But it's better than being cold, let me tell you. It's better than being cold. So hopefully, by the time you're watching this, I've jazzed it up a little bit with some bar stuff or something, anything, just to grab your attention. Now, in the bar this evening, it's a free bar, by the way. Grab yourself a beer or whatever. If you go up and see one of Charlie's Angels, if they're popping about, you know, we've got Tony. Tony is behind the bar. Now, sometimes Tony may get a little bit tipsy, but never mind, because Jules is there with her, and they make a right pair, because they can be both tipsy at the same time, and you're banging trouble. Oh, yep. Chalk is going up to the bar, look. He's spilling that. And we're all in little booths. That's all you got to imagine. We're in little booths having a beer. Jesus, you couldn't make this up, could you? You couldn't write this, mate. It's like my life. You couldn't fucking write it. I'm just hoping you enjoy it. It gives you a little bit of, yeah, getting away from normality. Because none of us appreciate that much, do we, really? You know, the news and everything, what's going on. I mean, next week we could be at bleeding war, couldn't we? I ain't going, I'm telling you now. I reckon those ones who says put boots on the ground should go themselves and put their fucking boots on the ground. Never mind our lads that they keep fucking ripping off and having over and leaving on the streets with no fucking aid. Let's get them bastards. Let's get them, the ones in suit will go to war, will put boots on the ground. Oh, fucking really? Oh, fucking really? Against Russia? Well, fucking good luck with that, son. Against Russia and America. Fucking hell, don't worry. Do you know the British Army, you couldn't fill Wembley Stadium with it? I mean, we ain't got enough to control our fucking borders. But oh no, they want to put boots on the ground. Is he round the fucking bend or what? Because he's given me the right hump, his Starmer. The right hump. Anyway, that's enough of that. What else is going on? Not a lot at the moment. Well, there is quite a lot going on. I've got to see, as you'll have seen, I've got work to do on the van to get it to how I want it inside now. Will be, I think I had it last, I bought this last June. I taxed it on the 1st of June, so I had it from the 1st of June. MOT's due in May. Insurance is due in May. So it all comes together at once, doesn't it? And kicks you in the nuts. That's what it does. That's what it does. That's what van life is. And the dreaded MOT. Well, I'll be sleeping in my house tonight and all that shit. All I can suggest is just go through everything you can. Have a look at your lights, what your brakes like. Have a look under. Not as though you're going to see anything, you know. Well, let's put it this way. Just keep your fucking fingers crossed, your mouth shut, and go and wait round the corner with a cup of tea. And smile at the bloke who's doing it all the time. Give him a wink. How are you, mate? Please don't fail it. Anxiety goes through the roof, as you all know, with the MOT time. Anxiety is going to go through the roof even more in April when you get your quotes for your insurance. I'm not looking forward to this. I mean, 2 years ago, I was paying £300, and that's with £99 recovery. Last year, it went up to £600. So it had actually doubled. And because I got this on the first month, the old grey van gave up the ghost. The gearbox went down on it, as you'll have known. If you ain't, there's a video back there. Bang, you'll see it in the playlist, or the end of the road for the van. I just had it MOT'd and just got my insurance. So I had it for the first month, and the gearbox went on me, and I couldn't source one anywhere. Couldn't get any internal parts to rebuild it. Couldn't get a box anywhere because it was column changing, left-hand drive. It was an absolute nightmare. So I part exchanged it for this one, which was quite lucky. But then that cost me an extra £200 on this vehicle. So I'm now up to £800 a year. I'm with Adrian Flux, but I'm telling you now, what's going to happen this year is I'm shopping about because these prices ain't right. It's a motorhome, for fuck's sake. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But we'll shop around this year and I'll keep you informed. Now, I've just read the email from having me seats made up. With the 6-inch bases, all the proper foam, the seat covers made special for the van. It's nearly £800. but it's the best of the best for that price. I'm still tinkering with it. I know the score. I know it's a lot of money. But like the kitchen, you do it once and it's done. It's going to outlast me. I ain't got a couple of years left. Maybe I'm hoping for 3 or 4, but you never know, do you? You're at that funny age, you know, where people, yeah, there's more going than coming, if you know what I mean. But I want a bit of comfort in me old age. It's me pension. It's me pension. It's me home. And to get rid of this and this would just be, I've put up with it since last June. And I'm pulling my bleeding hair out, and this all this wood and what it's not homely. But I couldn't decorate until I've had my first winter in it with all them torrential rains, frost. We had a little bit of snow, nothing, but there's no leaks. So now I know I'm going to seam it up just to make sure there is no fucking leaks in the future. And it should outlast me. So I'm thinking hard about the seats and the covers at the minute, but it's looking like that's the choice, and that's what I'll be paying. And there's a £20 on that for shipping for them to be delivered. So it's all handmade, hand stitched. Oh, well, I don't know if it's hand stitched. I wouldn't have thought so. They'd have had machines on that sort of material. The material is expensive. The foam's expensive. It's not just seating, it goes down into a bed as well. Means I'm going to give me a lot more room in here, because there's a unit here at the side of me. This thing here, these seats actually pull out. This unit lays flat and gives you a full double bed. Well, I don't need this unit, and if I make it up as a bed, it's a 3/4. You'd near enough get two. You'd get 2 people in it anyway at a push. But the seating area will be nice, and I won't have to have this. I'll get a bit more room. I've had the cushions, ordered the cushions longer to take up the space of this. And there's only 4 cushions. There's 2 bases and 2 backs that when they slide down and the table drops down to make the bed, you've got like a 3/4 bed, because this won't be in the way, as I say before. And that's a good 7-8 inches. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm not quite decided yet. I'm going to get them to send me some material samples out, I think, first of all. But I have seen the ones on Love Sundays. They're like black, but they're orange. But when you pull the pile apart, it's sort of black underneath. And it sort of looks like a two-tony colour, but yeah, it's going to be superb. Not good, not brilliant. It's going to be proper. So that'll be coming up soon. And then, of course, when I do the decorating in the van, when I modernise it, shall I say, I'll film that for you so you can see what's going on. I mean, it's no use having foam that's no good and is going to sag like these. I mean, these are 30 years old. Where they were 4 inches thick, where I'm sitting is about 1.5 inches thick. They're terrible. That's a little Bluetooth speaker going off. They're terrible. So that's going to make a big difference. A big difference. Then it'll be decorating, UPVC ceiling. We're going to have a soffit ceiling, the same as I had in my last van, because it's all wipeable. The walls are going to be lined with what I used in my last van, like the black glitter, but I'll go a different colour, obviously. I don't want to blacken the glitter this time. But they'll be UPVC panels. So they're all wipeable. I smoke in here. So I don't want too much that's absorbing. Do you know what I mean? For the chairs, like, I know they can come off and wash, but I'll put throws over them. Just to keep them up. No, I won't. Why the fucking hell am I going to do that? I'll spend all that money on it and then go and throw throws on it. That ain't happening. You can unzip them and wash them. Simple as that. Once a month should be okay. I mean, I don't come in here dirty. I don't even sleep on them. But if someone comes away with me lab and his missus want to come away, there's a bed there. If anybody wants to come away with me, there's a spare bed in here, which is quite handy. But we'll see how that goes. Oh my God. I do like that Hobgoblin Gold beer. Beautiful. Anyway, my lovelies, we've been on, I don't know how long because I can't see the time. Does it matter? I love you all to bits. Thanks for coming along. And please, if you could do that, just check that you're subscribed. That would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And like I say, if you can share the videos or leave me a comment. What do you reckon to the pub? What do you reckon to the calf? So if I've got nothing to film, we can always do a sit and chat in a pub or in the calf. I'm just trying to fill time, people. You can't be filming everything. When there's nothing going on, there's nothing going on. I'm not sitting here making cups of tea and cooking dinner. They don't do nothing. You start losing views if you're doing that sort of thing. Well, I do. Nobody's interested in people making cups of tea. And it is how to fucking fry an egg or breakfast. So it's a bit pointless, really. You know, I'm not here to be pointless. I'm not wasting my time on that shit. It's all that filming for nothing. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. Won't do it. But we've got a good bar staff in here on a regular basis. Craig's on part-time, destination unknown. We got Brett, something Valley Van. Brett, oh, I'm so sorry, it's gone straight out my head, but you all know Brett. He's living the life in Glencoe at the minute as we speak. I'm really looking forward to meeting Brett. And hopefully will, if he's up there long enough. I'm off up there at the end of May, hopefully, or around about then. And I'd love to go and meet Brett. Wait a minute. Let me get rid of this shit because he's getting a shout out. He's a lovely channel. I think it's Valley Man. I'm not sure. Let me have a look. Where are you, Brett? I know he's here somewhere because I've just seen a video. That here he is. Brett Man Valley Van. Brett Man Valley Van. And he's doing brilliant on his subs at the moment. He's doing fantastic on his subs because the content is bleeding good. That's why. It's excellent. But like I say, Brett comes in and he'll be behind the bar and all. So he'll be keeping his eye on you. Chalk is this side of the bar because you can't put him the other side of the bar. He'll drink it all. Who else we got behind the bar this evening? Eric. You can always count on Eric. He's on ciders tonight. All about Ragnar in a van. Mad Eric. Mad Eric is in the house serving cider. Well, the girls are pissed. There'll be trouble. Anyway, my lovelies, I'll leave this one here and give us your thoughts and views down below because that would really help me out. I'm going to get this one uploaded and see if I get a better response on this video, because the last video was an absolutely shit response for me calf. I mean, I've got a calf with Charlie Angels that are running it. Beautiful ladies. The cooking's good. The breakfasts are good. Come on, people. If not, give me some bleeding clues or ideas what you want to see. Anyway, my lovelies, I'll love you in a bit, and I'll see you on the next one.